are you doing?
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
Good, I'm Brittany. What brings you in the credit union today?
I'm getting ready to just go to the ATM. I have to take some money out.
Okay, no problem. Go ahead and do what you have to do. On the way out, though, if you could just stop by real quick. I want to give you some information on the benefits we're offering to you guys today, okay?
Okay. All right.
Thank you. Hello again. So like I said, if you could have a seat right over here. It'll only take a second.
I don't have too much time.
Okay, it won't take but a couple of minutes. Just want to go over some benefits that'll help you out today, okay?
All right.
All right. Okay, so like I said before, we're going over some of the benefits we're offering to the credit union members today.
Okay.
More specifically, we're going over the life insurance products and critical illness products, okay?
Okay.
Do you have either one of those products in force right now?
I know I have some insurance with my job.
Okay, life insurance?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, if something happens to me, my daughter, she's going to be fine.
Now, at your job, have you ever had anybody talk to you about the difference between something called term life and whole life insurance?
No.
Okay. So basically there is a big difference, and it's very important for you to understand. When you work with the job like you are right now and you have life insurance through them, you have something called term life. What that means is if nothing happens, and hopefully it won't, while you're working at that office, then at the end of your termination, or if you retire or whatever, you lose all that insurance. So you won't have anything in force if you lose that job or you go to another job. It's just for while you're there.
Gotcha.
So you really, won't have anything outside of that with term life. Now, whole life, with whole life, it's self-explanatory. It's for your whole life. So it doesn't ever run out.
Okay.
You never lose it. And then most importantly to me, it's kind of a financial product as well. So as you're paying into it, you're actually accumulating cash value into the policy that you could borrow from, say, if anything happens in the future. Do you have any kids?
Yes.
Okay.
One daughter.
One daughter?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So how old is she?
She is 6.
6 years old. Okay. So say, down the line, if she's going to college or needs a car, whatever may happen in the future, you could actually borrow from that cash value to help pay those, school bills, or help put a down payment on a car, whatever you may need in the future.
That sounds great.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it's a really good plan, but I'm a single mom, and it sounds like it's going to be pretty expensive. So it's probably not something I can afford.
Oh, well, actually, our product is very affordable. It's for basically any salary or any pay wage that you make. We can work something out for you to make sure it's affordable for you.
Okay.
But the most important thing is we want to make sure you're covered. So if that's the issue for you, I'll make sure that we make something work where it's affordable for you, but you're still protected, okay?
Okay.
First, before I go any further, I just want to ask you a few questions because everybody can't qualify for this product. I just want to make sure you qualify before we go ahead and move further.
Okay.
Have you missed more than 3 consecutive work days during the last 90 days due to heart disorder, cancer, stroke, kidney disorder, lung disorder, or diabetes?
No.
All right, good. All right. Have you ever been diagnosed by a member of a medical profession for having AIDS or tested positively for human or HIV?
No.
In the past 5 years, have you used heroin, cocaine, LSD, PCP, or any other controlled substance other than something prescribed by a physician?
No.
Good. And do you have any other life insurance and policies in force other than the one at your job?
No.
Okay. And let's see. All right. And let's see. Have you smoked any cigarettes in the past, 1 or more cigarettes in the past 12 months?
No. That's okay.
Good. That's good. That's a good answer. Okay. And have you been hospitalized in the past 90 days?
No.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Just 1 second here. Okay, so what we'll do is we could do a quick quote real quick for you, just to see if, we can find something for you. I know we can find something affordable.
Okay.
What is your date of birth?
My date of birth is 6/7/1983.
Okay. And you're fairly young, so I'm sure we could definitely find something affordable for you now.
Okay.
You're not a smoker, good. And about how much do you make currently on your job?
Make $12 an hour.
$12 an hour?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because we want to make sure that we cover you. I like to cover my clients at least 1 to 2 years of your annual salary.
Okay.
So, and make sure it's affordable for you.
Okay.
So let's see here. I'm gonna give you, let's see. Alright, so we have something here. What I'm thinking that will work really well for you is something that really would just be 1 hour of being at work. So you get paid $12 an hour. We're looking at 1 hour of being at work in the whole week,
Okay.
$12 a week.
Okay.
That'll give you $51,090 in the face value for that policy. So that's a lot of money because, like I said, you're young.
Okay.
So this is really the best time to invest in a life insurance policy.
So it's only $12.
Only $12 a week, so that's one hour of your work week.
Okay.
1 hour, $12. So we could definitely do that. Does that sound like a good quote for
Yeah,
you?
that sounds good.
All right, good. Let's go ahead and start getting your information in so I can get you back on the road. What's your first name?
Tanya.
Tanya.
TonyA.
Last name?
Smith.
Date of birth?
6783.
Social?
813-55-8888.
Address?
16 Martin Luther King Boulevard in Raleigh, North Carolina. 27632.
What was that?
27632.
32. Thank you for that. And your cell phone number?
And my cell phone number is 910
Mm-hmm.
551-2323.
And her work phone number.
I don't use my work phone number. I'm not supposed to get calls there.
I'll just put your cell phone for that, okay?
Okay. Yeah, that's my main number. I use that for my home number too.
All right, me too. Me too. House phones are like extinct now. And your email?
Yes. My email is Danielle, DANIELLE, M as in Mary, 1882 @gmail.com.
Thank you. And you have worked a minimum of 17 and a half hours for the past 90 days? Have you?
Yes.
Okay. And you've been continuously
Yeah.
employed?
I work
Okay.
like 25 hours every week.
Okay, good, good. So you're part-time, all right. And let's see, what's your employer?
I work for Publix,
Okay,
and I'm a cashier there.
thank you. You get paid weekly or bi-weekly at Publix?
Bi-weekly.
Okay, so we'll get you insured. All right, and you're not an active duty or a service member of the Armed Forces of the United States?
No.
Okay. Are you the spouse of one?
No.
Okay. Are you married? I didn't ask you that.
No, I'm not
Okay.
married.
Okay. And who did you want to name as your beneficiary?
You can name my daughter,
All right, and what's her name?
Tiffany Smith.
Tiffany, that's pretty.
Thank you.
Okay, and we're going with the $12.
Okay.
All right. Now, I also want to let you know about adding your daughter on possibly. It's called the Children's Term Rider. It's a really good option right now for you. It's only $1.20 more a week.
Okay.
That'll give you $10,000 more in coverage.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay.
You know what? It all sounds good though, but I probably can do it on my paycheck next week when I get paid next week.
Okay.
So can we do this next week?
Well, we can actually do it today, and I'll have it arranged where we can work that pay arrangement out.
Oh, so it'll still come out next week? with
Yes.
the- Oh,
we can
okay.
do that.
Okay, yeah, let's go
Okay.
ahead with that.
Did you want to do it for the debit card and coming out next week, or?
No. Can you guys just do it coming out of my account?
Okay. Actually, it'll come out in the next between 1 and 2 pay periods that way, so it
So
should
my
be.
next pay period is next week.
Okay, so that should be
perfect.
fine for you, okay?
Perfect.
So we'll add the child rider on. Like I said, it's just $1.20 more a week.
Okay,
So that'll give you that extra 10,000 for her.
okay.
Perfect. All right. All right. And what's your daughter's first name?
Tiffany? Tiffany Smith?
Does she have a middle initial?
No.
Okay. Her date of birth?
Her date of birth is May 12th, 2010.
Okay.
How much longer is this gonna take?
Just literally like 1 minute or 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
We're almost at the end,
Okay,
so
cool.
yeah, no problem.
It's no problem.
Just forgot to check off that you're a female. I was wondering. what
Oh,
was
yeah, I'm
going on.
definitely one of those.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Okay.
So my boss just texted me, they're starting a little late today at work, so I have a little more.
Okay, good. Thank you. And like I said, it's just a couple more minutes. I do have just a
Okay.
couple more questions to ask about a rider that we have here for you.
Okay.
All right. Do you have in force or pending approval any life insurance policy or certificate providing accelerated benefits? Which you said no, you don't have that. Chronic illness or qualified long-term care services?
No,
Any other long-term care, nursing home, or home care insurance policies or coverage, or policy or coverage provided under the New York Partnership for Long-Term Care Program?
no,
Okay. And you don't have Medicaid?
no,
Do you intend to replace any such coverage presently in force?
no.
Okay. Other than for normal childbirth, in the last 24 months, have you been an inpatient in a hospital or a patient of or resident in a nursing, psychiatric, drug, or alcohol or rehabilitation facility?
No,
Do you require assistance or supervision or any type of medical equipment to perform any activity of daily living?
no,
Okay. And have you ever been diagnosed with or been advised to receive treatment by a healthcare provider for any brain or nervous system disorder?
no.
Okay. All right, good. Thank you so much for your patience.
No problem. Yeah, like I said, I have a couple more minutes because my boss
Glad we're
is,
getting this done for you
yeah.
today, though.
Yeah, no, I didn't realize it was, that affordable, so
Aw.
that's
I'm
good.
glad we can make it affordable and you're covered, your daughter's covered, so all that's
Definitely.
going to be done. Like I said, we're using your account, so it takes about 1 to 2 pay periods, so you
Okay.
should be okay as far as your pay.
As long as it doesn't come out today, I'm good.
All right. And you didn't want to elect anybody to get a notice of lapse or termination if you didn't pay or if your policy lapsed. Did you want to designate somebody to get that?
Oh, no. As
Okay.
long, it's gonna come to me.
Right,
Still, right? Yeah.
right.
Nobody
Mhm.
else needs that.
Okay. Okay, and do you consent to the electronic delivery of documents and confirm that you are able to access electronically and electronically save or print those documents?
Yes, it'll come back to my email.
Okay. Good, good. We'll have an email. I have your email here. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Sure is.
All right. Okay. Here we go. And you can sign right here.
Okay, do you
You can actually use
my
your finger.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I usually have a stop. Actually, you might have to use the mouse because it's acting up. There you go. Okay. All right. Okay, so we have that submitted for you.
Okay,
Again, thank you
great.
so much for your patience, but
Thank
I'm glad we could
you.
get this taken care of, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you
I
so much,
appreciate all
Sonia.
of your help.
Oh,
Thank you.